It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
One final time in 2025, welcome to the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA. That's Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Paul, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and soon to be a Happy New Year to you, my man. Hey, when you think about 2025, just in general, what comes to mind for you in the IHSAA for a full breakdown of the year?
Well, I think anytime we end a year, we look back and celebrate the highlights. And I think anytime, from my perspective, we have student athletes that get to grow up in an education-based athletic system with coaches who truly care about their well-being, but also challenge them to be in growth mindset where they continue to get better. They learn lessons. They learn things that they can take through with the rest of their life. And it's not always fun. It's not always easy, but it's also valuable. And I would challenge anybody that's out there that's doing great things with their life as an education-based athlete. I think they would all contribute the lessons that they've learned when they were in high school to their success in their adult careers.
And I know you guys are constantly meeting together at the IHSAA, talking about how you can improve things, talking about how things can change for the positive, directly impacting kids' lives. But in terms of goal setting, Paul, from year to year for 2026, and I understand that, the summer is kind of the time from academic year to academic year. But is there any specific goal setting that you guys embark on for a new year like 2026 coming up?
Well, we constantly talk about how to make the organization better. To make it better, we have to have appropriate rules and regulations to support an education-based athletic system. So we're constantly reviewing the bylaws of the association. We're constantly reviewing where we need to be in the future. We constantly look at what's going on across the country at the collegiate level and even at the high school level to see how we can continue to evolve and maintain our mission. We just released our annual report, and we do have an enduring mission of education-based athletics, but we also understand that has to continue to evolve to be relevant. And we've been in that same kind of growth mindset since 1903, and we're going to continue to be there this next year. And I'm sure it'll be met with some changes that match what our educational environments are within our local high schools.
Paul, anytime folks are at games, of course, a huge part of any IHSAA sporting event are the officials and the referees. And, you and I talk about it a lot. But, for anybody out there who attends a game and says, this is a way I think I could give back to my community. What do you say to them about, hey, make the jump, take the chance, become an official here in 2026?
Well, I would challenge anybody that loved the game, that really wants to get back. And a lot of people do it through coaching and they do it through spectator. But a great way to do it is officiating. And, it's a tough job at times, but it's also rewarding because the companionship among other officials is something that it's just incredible. They get along, they support each other, and we don't get to play the games. I didn't get to play without great officials who wanted to get back to the game, and that is still today. And I would challenge anybody that if they've ever been inclined to do so, now's a great time in 2026 to sign up and become an official. And it doesn't have to be at the varsity level. Maybe that would be the goal. But a lot of our officials are licensed through our system. They just get back at the youth level, and we're wonderful. We're supportive of that also. But get out there, become an official, and get back to the game we all learn to love.
And Paul, last thing, not just becoming an official, but just attending sporting events, supporting your local community. I hear you on the commercials all the time. Buy a ticket, support your local school. At the end of the day, that makes a huge difference.
It does. Local high schools in Indiana run their athletic departments based upon the people who buy tickets to go to their game. It's so important. And other states are different, but Indiana is unique, and we like it that way because the primary way that they buy uniforms and buy meals for the kids and support their fun to be able to support the kids is through buying a ticket. So I want to challenge everybody in 2026, if you haven't been in a while, get out there, buy a ticket, go to your local high school and watch a game because you will enjoy that dollar that you spend as much as any professional or any collegiate athlete or any collegiate opportunity that you get to. And so get out there and watch those kids.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
All right, welcome everyone to the Bobcat Den here tonight for Hoosier North Athletic Conference action here tonight as Triton travels west to take on the Oregon Davis Lady Bobcats. Hi, everybody. I'm Andy O'Hara. Alongside me here tonight, Abby Veers. We got the Hall of Famer Ryan Limmer at the controls running everything, and Caden's down there sitting by his lonesome. But tonight, a big Hoosier North Athletics Conference match where Triton is trying to right the ship and avenge a loss they had a season ago against Oregon Davis, where the Lady Cats won at Triton 48-44. John Harrell's prediction tonight is a 2-point game in favor of Triton. Oregon Davis comes in with a 4-9 record. Triton 6-8 on a 2-game winning streak where they beat Caston and then Trinity Greenlawn we saw there on Monday night. The all-time series dating back to the 1997-98 season where Oregon Davis leads the all-time series 24-22. And this game, Abby, is always a hard-fought matchup.
It's always a hard-fought matchup. These girls, our girls, are very familiar with this gym at this point due to last season and coming in here now and going to spend the ending of their season here again. And I sit here and I think about last year's game, and yes, it was very close, and Triton taking the loss right there and everything. And I sit here and I think, I'm like, this is a completely different team. Probably definitely for Oregon Davis too, but for us, it's a completely different mentality going into games.
And Oregon Davis, you look at the opponents' records, it's pretty similar. Oregon Davis's opponents are 88 and 85, Triton's 93-100. It's very similar. They face a lot of the same people, and you look as far as the head-to-head matchups, Triton's 2-0, where they are 0-2, and in those games, they've already played North Judson. That's tough. They lost to Caston in that ball game against them. And then I believe the other one they have played, I had this a moment ago. I do not. Oh, North Miami. They lost North Miami where Triton won those two games. So there's the difference there. And these two sides are different. Triton's kind of starting to figure things out. After the first year, they came in, that 5-game losing streak, and then has won the first two out of the gate. So tonight, a little bit of the pressure's on the Trojans. You're traveling here. You're the team that's a little bit favored. Oregon Davis has played really good, and all starts there with Sarah Thompson and Gabriella Krause.
Yes, and with these girls here tonight, just off the top of my head, what I really want to see Triton do is going in tonight. A 3-game winning streak is going to be very, very well for them going into John Glenn tomorrow. But for the girls tonight, one thing you want to see them kind of work on is that off-ball movement. OD's defense, very active, very on their toes. So if you're Triton here and you're running your offense, you got to keep yourselves moving to really open up that floor and get those shots.
And with what Oregon Davis does, I like so well how they run their offense. They let their defense feed it. They let this is a group, once they get some momentum, once they get some life, they just flip a switch, and they are a completely different ball team, where Krause does a real nice job running in the open floor, and then you'll bring a person like Thompson who works really well inside that 3-point line. She gets in the paint, she owns it, and Triton's post players tonight are going to have to be ready.
Triton here really shortening those turnovers, taking those away is really going to be crucial for them because, like you said, their defense is going to feed their offense. So they force those turnovers, they're gone. And last thing you want to do is give this Bobcat team an inch because they will take it and they will run a mile.
And with this group, Triton, we talk about the Hawley sisters. They do so many things so well. Savannah and Sierra, they lead things. Sierra has done a nice job being that vocal leader. She has took that over. Last couple years, I kind of talked. She said she took a leadership class, and since then, she has been more vocal. She is positive. She is talking to her teammates, good, bad things. She is so supportive, and Sierra has really came into her own.
Watching her even from the volleyball court to this court and seeing the way she leads and takes these girls under her wing, it was awesome to watch up close, and now kind of having to step back, I see it a little bit more now too. And like you said, even with having your sister on the team, which I know personally, it's not always the easiest battle down there, but she really has utilized having her sister and them not being in the same place, being able to have them on the court at the same time. You can just see the connection between them.
And at the same time, we interviewed Miley Groves and how excited she was to play with Sierra. I mean, those two are seniors. You have Avery Veers-Baker and what she brings to the team. She had that ankle injury against Plymouth, and then she had an illness and things kind of still getting back. She is one that is a presence, not just on the floor but on the bench, because she has that attitude that is infectious, and those players really kind of gravitated that. We saw that in volleyball, where I can name 2 or 3 different matches where she looked at a couple of things and did just 1 or 2 things, said something, and everybody relaxed and played really well.
That's one thing I love about this senior class. Watching Avery and Sierra in transition into this season, watching them and the way they love this game. They love their team. You have some leaders, they got a little chip on their shoulder. They're a little cocky going into this. I've said it for the entire year of having them now. I've never seen the leadership that I have for them and the pride they take in themselves to be there for their team.
And Ashley Faulkner with her group, this younger group, these sophomores, these juniors, are really starting to take that next big step in what they're going to be probably the next good couple of years for their high school career. Her program is really starting to kind of find its footing. But last year, like I said, it was a little tough to kind of get things underway, but her team is starting to understand and figure it out.
Yes, and I think that also comes with her team is starting to trust her more. You can see the trust within Coach. Last year, not that they didn't respect her or the trust wasn't there. It was just hard coming into a season after moving from Coach Kroll to another coach. From coach to coach, that's a hard transition as is. I went through it myself. It's a difficult transition, but they've all, like this year, just watching them, the way they've jumped, it's really exciting.
And with her coaching staff, I mean, you look, there's a lot of experience on both coaching staffs with Aubrey Lady and Lexi Minix. I mean, obviously they were very successful on the floor, but you have Ashley Faulkner. She's got Lindsay Shively. Let me tell you, she's as tough as they come, and she was a great player. I didn't get to see her play, but from what I heard, it was great. But she's even better coach. And of course, you got the stud himself and the greatest JV coach of all time, and Sam Stutzman. But with that group there, but the girls really gravitate, they understand, and they feel like they have a great connection with those coaches.
Yes, and you can see that leads onto the floor now with seeing those great connections with the coaches. They can make great connections with each other. It's the trust within the team that you see. And like you said, when Avery had that injury or the sickness and everything, her team was always there for her.
Yep.
They're like, you've got it, we've got you, right back into it. And that, as it's been with all of these girls.
And Ashley Faulkner has proven that with her program, she's going to go. If you work hard, you're going to play. If you show up to practice, if you do all these things right, you are going to play. I mean, you see that she's going 8, 9 deep into her bench. She is not afraid to pull some of those JV players. Maybe else have a quarter. She's not afraid to play them. We're just moments away from tip-off, and we'll have the national anthem by the Oregon Davis Pep Band. We'll have the starting lineups, and after that, we'll be back right here on the Triton Trojans Sports Network.
Let's introduce the starters. First for the visiting team on the board, the Triton Lady Trojans. Number 1, Savannah Howley. Number 2, Sierra Howley. Number 3, Chloe McKinney. Number 4, Miley Rose. And rounding out the lineup of the Lady Trojans, number 21, Austin Wright. The Trojans are coached by Mrs. Ashley Faulkner. And now, the starting lineups for your Oregon Davis Lady Bobcats. At guard, she's sophomore, number 21, Trinity Bazzari. And another guard, sophomore, number 25, Madison Zelaya. At center, wearing number 43, senior Sarah Thompson. And rounding out the lineup for Lady Cats, she's sophomore, wearing number 45, Erin McMillan. The Lady Cats are coached by Mrs. Aubrey Lady.
All right, as the starting lineup's out there for both sides, they will make their way to center court. And now I feel more confident with the new stat program thing. So, ain't perfect. There might be more team stats than there will be individual, but hey, we'll make it work. But appreciate the Oregon Davis Athletic Department for allowing us to broadcast here tonight, as Thompson and Savannah Hawley will greet at center court. As Hawley and Thompson await. Final instruction, ball's up, and Triton will control the tip. Kraus goes back the other way, pushing it up the floor. She will leave it there for Vasari. Try to go to Thompson, but they'll turn it over.
That's one thing I had written down tonight was the girls are going to have to be disciplined within their defense because these girls are going to run on them.
Holly kicks it out to her sister. Sierra now to Miley. Has Chloe McKinney on the right side. Oregon Davis going to fall into a little bit of a zone look here on defense. Trying to take away that post and make things difficult. And look at Kraus going out there, and she takes it away.
Waits for her team to really catch up with her.
And Kraus in transition off the back iron, no good. Tipped Austin Wright, tries to keep it alive, but she'll step out of bounds. It'll stay right here. So officials having a conversation here real quick.
Already?
We haven't even got a minute yet here, guys. Maybe they're discussing dinner plans afterwards, Ryan. You know, that important information.
It's important to me.
Well, it's always important. Kraus scanning, goes to the far side corner. Vasari will try a three, eye off the iron, and Kraus tips it to Hawley, and back go the Trojans. Triton has done a good job handling pressure this season in the full court. And look at Oregon Davis changing up the defense. They're starting to extend it out there past the three-point line.
They're putting that pressure on them higher than what you usually see.
Kind of daring, trying to shoot from the outside, knowing that this is a team that's not quite shooting up to par from beyond the arc. Savannah Hawley kicks out to Chloe McKinney, now to Sierra Hawley. Finds Austin Wright, good ball movement. Austin Wright goes up, can't drop it in. Chloe McKinney gets the rebound. The putback is no good, and Thompson comes away with it.
Thompson went all the way through her defense, in and out.
And Sierra Hawley gets the rebound. It's her second. And right there, Zelaya going to call an offensive foul on Sierra Hawley.
She'll pick up her first.
So Kraus now will go back to inbound. She's been a lot of fun to watch her grow these last 4 years. Thompson off the inbound, and Oregon Davis strikes first.
Kraus gets herself a bucket there.
Well, that's good because I goofed up and clicked the wrong person earlier.
Nope, you're good.
So now Miley Groves drives to the side of the lane, but she'll get fouled there. Looks like might be on Thompson, as that was the closest person in the vicinity. But we'll see. And that's why we always wait.
Zelaya. Sorry. Zelaya, her first team's first. Right here for Train. You're looking for that off-ball movement. These girls are going to be up in your face the entire time. You got to make that space.
Austin right now in the corner. Leaves it too tall for Savannah Hawley, and Triton will turn it over. Thompson coast to coast. The left-hand bank is open, and the Bobcats start off with a 6-0 run. Miley Gross is a one-on-one fast break. Leaves it for Austin Wright. Clean to the right side of the block. Too strong off the window. And Chloe McKinney comes away with the rebound. Holly top of the key, now back to Miley Groves. Triton looking for that first basket and to stop the run here. Triton not great in the first quarter this season. had their best outing against Trinity Greenlawn, putting up 21 points in that first quarter. That's their season high, but a team that averages just shy of 8 points a game in that opening quarter. Savannah Holly will throw it into traffic. Ball's popped around, and jump ball will be the call.
It's those smart passes that we kind of talked about against Trinity Greenlawn. Sorry, Trinity, moving into that fourth quarter, is you've got to be smarter on those passes. You're going to throw them high and whatnot, but.
And Triton will take their first full timeout. They will have
30.
Oh, 30 now?
Yeah, 30-second timeout. I didn't see who Avery checked in for, but she's in.
Undo. Let's do this right here. So working okay over there? The timeouts?
Oh. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
It says we have 3 and they have 4.
Oh.
What?
So if you're Triton here coming out of this timeout, you're coming in, you're smarter with the ball. Austin Wright will take a seat as Avery Baker checks in, but you just smarter with the ball. You have those strong passes. You have got to take that discipline throughout the game and really start it off and set the tone here for yourselves early on in this game.
Maybe I'll update here because I got it clicked on right here.
Well, I fixed it on
Okay.
how I can do it. Oh,
Okay.
no, you changed it.
I haven't clicked anything yet.
Oh.
The jumper off the mark there for Vasari. And she will hustle and try to get her own rebound.
It'll be
Looks like a
jump ball.
jump ball.
Jump ball, possession.
Who checked?
Right in here in this full press, what you don't want to see is all those girls kind of retract the other way. You have got to stay up there because Oregon Davis is going to be just as active.
Holly pushes up to Veers Baker. Throws it across the way to Miley Groves. She'll kick out to McKinney. Triton's got to watch and settle down with those extra. Stay under control. But Oregon Davis doing a nice job really trying to hurry up this Triton offense. Miley Groves to stop the run. Can't. Veers Baker puts it up, but can't drop it in. Holly now rips it down. And a jump ball call.
Jump ball, possession, Oregon Davis.
Back to the Bobcats we go.
So possession arrow will flip as Kraus brings it up past the half-court line. On top, she works it to Zelaya. Vasari does not drop that one in. Veers Baker rips down the defensive rebound, and they're going to get a hold call underneath.
Foul is going to be on White.
Lady Cat foul number 43, Sarah
Sarah Thompson as she picks up her first, team second. Triton here still looking to lift a lid on an offensive possession, get themselves on the board.
Now to Chloe McKinney. Here comes that trap. Oregon Davis is very good at running that. It was fun to watch them on film. McKinney drives with a head of steam, blocked by Thompson. Kraus tries to dribble drive. Tries to throw it underneath. It'll go off Savannah Holly, and they'll stay right here.
One thing you definitely see with this OD team is the discipline they have. Yes, you don't have the numbers. You've got 2 deep on your bench. You know you have to be disciplined throughout this entire game.
But offensively, this team averages 46 points a game as the 3 from him by McMillan is up and off the mark, and Holly drags it down. And a foul call on the Bobcats in the full court, and this is they got to be careful. They don't have a very deep bench this season.
And foul, I believe, is going to be on Zelaya as she picks up her second. As she takes a break, and Edwards will come in.
Kraus doing a nice job communicating down there on the floor to her team. Clay McKinney it looked too tall. Triton has numbers. Sierra Holly pull-up jumper from the elbow. This hits the back iron, no good.
Triton here, one thing they're lacking here is those boards. They are not crashing the boards as much as they typically do during their game, and one thing Bobcats are going to take full advantage of.
Oregon Davis with their second turnover. Veers Baker tracks it down. Triton again breaking the press well. Just need to find a way to get it into the basket. Sierra Holly will try it. Can't drop it in. Chloe McKinney with the rebound goes to Miley Groves. Lost her dribble. Veers Baker underneath. Ripped away there by Edwards. And back go the Bobcats.
These leaders are going to have to be strong with that ball.
Kraus kicks out. Vasari will try another 3 from the corner. Count it.
It's now a 9-0 run. Here's Baker gets herself a basket. Triton is now on the board. Bobcats turn it over. There's a little miscommunication down there.
I clicked something wrong. I'll fix it here in a minute. Right, I'll get it.
I got it.
Here's Baker now, works it down. Going to attack. Edwards retreats back to the outside line.
I like that play by her. Yes, it was one-on-one, but she saw the smarter choice to come out and wait for your offense and really run it out.
Groves now scanning. Tries the dribble drive. Goes with the runner up. Eye off the rim. No good. And it goes off the hand. And there's one off Veers Baker.
One thing I want to see these girls do, I want to see them get low. I want to see them utilize the good old box out and get their positioning on the ball because it's just Oregon Davis having better positioning on the boards.
Thompson pumps a jumper from the free throw line, and that one's good. So getting a delay of game warning on
21.
Vazzari. .220 to go here in the first. So in all, Oregon Davis is Sierra Holly can't drop that one in. Miley Groves will come away with the loose ball. Lydia Hammond now will check in for Chloe McKinney. Lydia Hammond, last time she was on this floor was electric in that sectional semifinal.
That's where she kind of put a name out for herself to be on a watch list this season.
Hammond on the left side. Goes across to Miley Groves. Down into Veers Baker. Thompson knocks it away. And it'll stay here. For the Trojans, this will be the second game of a quick three games in 4 days. Once you get ready for sectional basketball, here you go.
Yeah.
Not much rest. Lydia Hammond will drive, stops there, reverses it back up on top. Holly goes out to her sister and Sierra. She will drive the baseline with the runner up, no good. Savannah Holly's put back will find the mark.
It was that position that we were really looking for.
Trying to do a nice job rebounding with 10 rebounds as Krause slithers her way through, does not get it to drop in. And jump ball's the call.
It's going to be Triton's ball.
Groves now walks it up, 1:20 to go here. Oregon Davis not disappointing this first quarter, 11 points put up. Groves now stops, goes to Veers. Good job to dive down the middle, and she'll draw the foul. Good read there by the Triton senior.
Does your free throw stat thing work?
It will here in a second.
Okay, just reminding you.
Gotta figure who. You're gonna have to let me know because I can't see
working.
over there. She connects on the first one.
Baker climbing really with her free throw percentages. She now is at 37, really jumping from a 30, 32, working her way up in these last couple games.
Janika Kemp checks in on behalf of Miley Groves. And Avery settles in. That one tickles the twine there. Trying to claw their way back in, but Thompson goes through. Good job by Lydia Hammond with the active hands to keep it alive.
Looked out to me, but
Thompson kind of walked a tightrope, but they'll turn it over. So Nagai will check in.
She hit 2 of those, right?
Yes. She hit both of them.
I missed something somewhere else.
Sierra now with it. Top of the key. Goes to Janika Kemp. Now to Lydia Hammond. Back to Sierra Holly. Thought about the straightaway too. Kemp now goes to the middle.
Veers is fighting for positioning down there against Krause.
Three-pointer for Kemp. Count that one. That one didn't even touch the rim.
That one was pretty looking, I'm not going to lie.
And just like that, the Trojans on a 7-0 run, draws within 2. Kraus drives. Stepping through, tries to feed, but she'll travel, take an extra step as the far side official makes the call. "20 seconds on the clock before the end of the quarter. Holly goes to Hammond. Lydia tries to go through as she will find Sierra Holly, who slithers her way up off the window. Bank is closed. Edwards with the rebound. 4 seconds. Kraus kicks on the Jets. Kicks it to the corner. Vazzari will try a three at the buzzer. No good, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Oregon Davis leads 11-9. We'll take a break. Be back right after this.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, second quarter about to get underway as the Lady Cats will start with the basketball. Kraus out there with Vasari. I'll scroll that over. The guys out there as they go down to Thompson. Good drawn up play. Banks open.
Trayton here in these quarters, you see them kind of waking up a little bit too later. You want to see them carry over what they just did in the ending of the first to really build on the beginning of this second.
Lydia Hammond goes through but can't draw the foul. Tipped around, and she keeps it alive, but will throw it in the hands of Vasari.
Blue's got to get back and see. Ooh, Janika Kemp did a great job disrupting that pass.
And now Sierra Holly can't drop in the transition basket, and back go the Lady Cats. Jumper off the mark there from McMillan. Lydia Hammond puts on the brakes and drops it in. Good right idea by her to feel that pressure coming in there and just stopped and let her fly on by. Thompson untouched from the free throw line. Eye off the rim, no good. Austin Wright knocks it away. Hammond now goes to Janika Kemp on the right wing. Will fire a high arcing shot. That one does not drop in, and Kraus comes away with the rebound.
Throws it away as Janika intercepts it, and it goes back to Kraus. We're going back and forth here.
Let's click team turnovers here because I'm looking down at this thing. Nagai falls to the floor. Triton wanting a travel call, and now it's a jump ball, and Triton will get it back.
All righty.
Possession Triton.
That's what I had. So Kemp now goes to Holly. Now possession error will flip. I don't have to click it. Good job, Kenny. Hammond top of the key. Now goes to Kemp. Goes to Holly. Veersbaker fighting for position with Thompson underneath.
I'm liking the way Triton here is swinging that ball, moving that offense, not just kind of getting trigger happy.
Got to keep those passes crisp. Austin Wright, corner two. Count that one. Veersbaker with the assist.
It was great in and out play by Veersbaker to see it here and go opposite. That's one of the main things they teach you, and it really works.
And that knots it up at 13. Thompson on the right elbow, kicks it outside. The three from McMillan on the way. Finds its, they're going to say it's a two. Finds its mark.
She kind of had her toe on that line.
Right now on the elbow, goes out to Kemp. She fires a three. No good off the backboard. Hammond gets the rebound, gets fouled on the way up.
She had that. Lydia Hammond, she's one of the smallest ones out there, but she gets that positioning. You're not getting that ball for her, that's for sure.
Oh, wrong one.
Oh, yep.
Well, these things are so little, and I need a bigger screen. Hammond off the mark on the first. Let's try his first missed free throw. And Savannah Holly will check in for Veers Baker. He's provided some real valuable minutes. Hammond on the way, off the rim, no good. Savannah Holly gets a rebound. Putback's good.
She said, don't worry, I'll make it up.
Still counts for two. Ties it back at 15.
Riley Groves looks to check in next deck ball. Lydia Hammond really playing that tight defense up on Kraus.
Sorry with the three. Good contest by Kemp. And Holly tracks down the long rebound. And Sierra tries a two. Can't drop it in. Savannah gets that one and put back this time no good. And Austin Wright and Thompson fight for the ball. It's a jump ball, and it will go back to Lady Cats.
Quick jump ball there. Miley Groves checks in for Janika Kemp as she will take a break.
Is it Janika?
Mm-hmm.
Kraus now up the floor. There's a guy. McMillan into the corner of Asari. Contested three off the backboard. No good off the side of it.
Yeah.
And they're going to say, Triton touched it.
Sierra had, I will vouch for that. Sierra did contest that, and she got a tip on it.
There you go. That one. Yeah,
one thing you don't want to do is fall asleep on these Bobcats when they're underneath that basket, because one thing they're going to do is find Thompson, and she is going to be open.
They went on to that early run, and Holly knocks it out of bounds.
So glad she saw that intercept right there between McMillan going to Kraus in the corner. Sierra Holly with her quick hands again knocks it out.
15 all.
What do you?
No, it's white. It's
white ball.
It's white ball.
No, because they just got the jump ball down there. That quick ball, it came right back here.
That's where I have it. Okay. Nothing. Kraus now on the left wing. She has a head of steam, drives to the basket, off the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound and retreats out to the three-point line.
Very busy down there on the block.
Edwards off the mark, and Savannah Holly gets the rebound. It's her fifth by my count. Groves down the left side. Goes up on top to Sierra Holly, now to Lydia Hammond. Hammond out to Austin Wright. Back to Holly, swings it to Miley Groves by herself for three. Off the iron, no good, and Edwards tracks it down. Kraus with the up fake, leaves it for Thompson on the right block. Back out to Kraus. She'll try the dribble drive, baseline jumper on the way, too strong. Thompson tracks down the offensive rebound and goes back up with Austin Wright. Good contest. And it goes out of bounds.
Chloe McKinney returns to the game as Lydia Hammond will take a break.
Lydia provides some very good minutes tonight. McMillan throws it away. Miley Groves knocks it, and a foul call on the Lady Cats.
Triton's starting to pick up and be very disruptive here in the second quarter here.
And it will be on Olivia Edwards.
Her first, team's first. Oh, her second. Sorry, team second.
Vasari will check in for McMillan. Inside the halfway point, we're all knotted up at 15. Chloe McKinney on the right side and a guy to cover.
You see the defense the Bobcats are running here. It's a 2-3 zone, but they kind of transition it into a box and one where they really pull out Vasari to take that point and put pressure higher up on her.
And Triton turns over for their 8th turnover here in this first half. Kraus calling off the play. Thompson inside the three-point line. She'll drive, kicks it out to Edwards. Edwards swings it to Kraus. Down to Edwards, backing down, kicks out. Kraus will try the dribble drive, pull-up jumper, blocked by McKinney. Sierra Holly now with it. Goes to Chloe McKinney. Back to Miley Groves. To McKinney, trying to go down to Holly here. Good help defense by Edwards. Credit her with the steal. Or I'm going to anyway. Kraus will fire a three. Can't get that one to drop in. Thompson blocked by Savannah Holly.
Triton has got the active hands tonight.
Who shot that?
Miley Groves, and she gets her own rebound off the backboard, goes down to Austin Wright, who then finds Chloe McKinney in the
Sierra will try a three off the mark, no good, tipped. And Miley Groves tracks it down. Vasari touched it.
Oh, Thompson takes it. Okay, we have a pinball machine happening tonight.
Well, I haven't clicked anything for a minute. Austin Wright throws it up, but doesn't make it anywhere near the basket. Holly's put back, no good. And they'll call a jump ball.
It should stay with blue.
Jump ball, possession Triton.
There we go.
Well, my stats maybe not be perfect because there was so much clicking, and I'm trying to look and click at the same time.
Lot.
McKinney now goes to Holly on the right wing, goes across the way to Miley Groves. Groves feeds it to Savannah Holly underneath, goes up, banks open.
One thing's for sure, we definitely love seeing the active games.
And Triton's first lead of the ball game as an unforced error for the Lady Cats. Gives Triton the ball back with 2:02 remaining. Macmillan's going to check in the ball game. I think for Edwards, and that's where it's at. Or assuming that was Macmillan. There we go. Groves now with it. Inside 2 minutes to go. Holly goes to McKinney. McKinney to Austin Wright inside the free throw line. Leaves it for Sierra Holly on the left side. Up on top to Miley Groves. Groves tries to dribble drive with the runner. Blocked by Thompson. Thompson drives to the basket, and one opportunity coming for Sarah Thompson.
I was just thinking, I don't think the Bobcats have been to the line, and then it happened.
I don't think they have either. Is this their first trip?
So Thompson settles in to take the lead. Gets 3 points the old-fashioned way. McKinney, or excuse me, Groves now works as McKinney on the far side gets the basketball. Back to Groves. Sierra now looking for Veersbaker underneath. And she'll put that one up and in. Kraus now goes to Vasari on the way. Miley Groves might got a piece of that one. McKinney goes to Veersbaker. Back to Holly. Now to Groves. Underneath Veersbaker. Leaves it for Holly on the far side. Inside a minute. Triton with a 1 point lead. Trying patient with the basketball. Trying to look for that opening. Very good zone defense by the Lady Cats as Savannah Holly fires that one up. Rebound put back by Chloe McKinney.
That one goes in, and she is fouled, so she will find herself at the line.
The guy will pick up the foul, her second. That's Chloe McKinney to the line. Rattles out. Kraus now with it. Goes to Thompson.
Triton here with 30 seconds to go. You are keeping them backing off the line. You do not want to give them a little breathing room, and you want to stay up on their face and not give them that last-minute shot.
Kraus will fire a three for the tie. Can't drop it in. Nagai gets the rebound, throws it back out to Thompson. Thompson with the jumper, blocked by Holly. It goes out of bounds. Kraus now at 12.3 seconds. Goes to Nagai, back out, but she'll throw it away. Holly goes up to Miley Groves. Groves puts on the brake. She'll try the drive. Goes with the runner in the lane. Draws the foul. That'll be on Kraus. That'll be her first. Team's fourth. As Miley makes her way to the line. First off the back iron. She had a lot of key free throws in that ball game against Caston the other night. Second one rattles home. 4-point ball game. The fire from Kraus does not find its mark, and Triton takes a 4-point lead into the halftime locker room. So team stats, these are not official. So from the free throw line, Triton 3 of 7 to Oregon Davis 1 of 1. Inside the arc, Triton 8 of 25 to 7 of 18 of the Lady Cats. Beyond the arc, both sides only with a single three-pointer, and turnovers, Oregon Davis 11 to Triton's 9. For the Lady Cats, leading the way is Sarah Thompson with 11 points, 3 for Vasari, 2 for Kraus, and 2 for McMillan. And 3 players with 2 fouls are Edwards, Zelaya, and Nagai, and a foul apiece for Kraus and Thompson. For the Trojans, Savannah Hawley with 6 points to Avery Veers-Baker with 6 points as well. 3 points for Janika Kemp, 2 for McKinney, Hammond, and Wright, and 1 for Miley Groves. No one really in foul trouble as the Hawley Sisters are only with a single foul apiece. So we will take a break here at halftime, and we'll be back right here on the Triton Trojans Sports Network.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage/rehearsal space insurance. Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chances just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Thompson up inbound, moving over. Thompson coast to coast, left hand. Sorry, we'll try another three from the ball. Thompson pumps it through. Three-pointer for Kent. Go down to Thompson. Good draw to play. He puts on the brakes. Good pass is good. Passing right corner two. Count down. 15 Thompson, the right elbow kicks it outside. The three from the corner. Even on the way off the rim, no good. Savannah Hall gets the rebound. Put back. Picks out Krause. Krause dribble drive. Drive. Way to Miley Girl. Underneath goes up, fake. Put that one up and up. Savannah Hall fires that one up. Rebound. All right, second half about to get underway here as Triton with a 4-point lead to start the second half. And Oregon Davis will start with the basketball with Kraus. See the attack coming out of this second half. Thompson in the lane, goes up, blocked by Veers Baker, but a foul call.
Ooh. That was going to be on Chloe McKinney. That's yours.
That's her first. So Thompson to the line. Off the iron on the first. This is only their second trip, and Thompson's been the only one there tonight, one of two. Second one finds the mark. It's her 12th point of the night. And again, here comes that full court pressure defense. Triton handled it well in the first half. They continue to do so here in the second, at least thus far. Chloe McKinney on the right side. Up on top to Sierra Hawley. Savannah, and they'll work it outside the perimeter. So Sierra Hawley sees a seam she likes, threads the needle to Veers Baker. She falls to the floor, tips it, lost her footing. McKinney's underneath. Somehow gets it to Miley Groves, and now Sierra Hawley will fire a jumper off the iron, no good. And Thompson gets the rebound. Vasari will try a three. Off the mark, no good. Veers Baker rips down the defensive rebound.
Coming out here in this second half of the game right where you want him to be is coming out quick, coming out aggressive, and still coming out smart.
McKinney's out there with Hawley, Savannah Hawley as well. Miley Groves and Veers Baker, the five, out there here to start the second half. I like this move by Coach, trying to ride the hot hand with this group that's out here. Just wait.
And that's one thing she knows how to do. She knows who's working on what night, and she knows she knows she can definitely still go deep into her bench when needed, but she knows where her hot hands are on certain nights. Miley Groves gets herself a steal right there.
As she works to the right side, stops, goes to Sierra Hawley, now to Savannah. Savannah tries a deep two, drops it in.
That's the kind of shots I want to see Savannah taking more, taking those longer distance range, because she can obviously hit them.
A good job by Thompson, kind of bend underneath and kind of use the over pursuit by Avery Veers.
As Veers Baker will pick up her first foul, team's second foul, which is the highest number of fouls they have had in a quarter tonight.
Been very disciplined. I like this idea by Oregon Davis come out and try to get to the free throw line. Oop, we didn't click it. Thompson good on the first. She's got 13 points. Now Thompson settles in. And it will rattle home. 3-point ball game. Savannah Hawley up top. Goes to Miley. Miley Groves looking. Here comes. Now to Sierra Hawley. They got numbers. Hawley lost the basketball. And, it's going to be knocked away from the Oregon Davis. This little rib over here is bothering me. McKinney goes outside to Sierra Hawley. Now to Miley Groves. McKinney on the left wing, up on top. Trying patient with their approach. Sierra Hawley goes to Miley Groves. Veers Baker calling for it underneath. Thompson denies that. Now to Savannah Hawley. It goes up, no good. Gets her own rebound. Put back is good.
I feel like Savannah's that one. She needs the most pressure possible on her for it to be her shot.
That's her 10.6 rebound. Triton with 13 offensive rebounds, and they'll take it away there. And Groves, I think we're going to foul call on the Lady Cats.
As we will, and it will come away as
Zelaya will pick it up.
Her third. Bobcats first of this quarter.
Groves now with it. They've sent the person in. They did. Macmillan. Zelaya back the other way. Puts on the brakes. Kicks it out. Kraus. Kraus backing down. Goes up with it and can't get the friendly roll. It's a fight in the paint, and the basketball goes out of bounds, and it'll stay here with the Lady Cats.
Triton coming out a lot more physical, and I've got to say, I like it. Yeah, you're picking up those 2 fouls. You're figuring out where your boundaries are, but you're coming out more physical in this on your defense.
Well, we saw that last night in the boys' game for the Trojans against LaVille. They weren't afraid to get those fouls, but use them wisely. Kraus drives. Goes to Thompson. Thompson in the lane. Goes up with it. Can't drop it in, and that one goes out of bounds.
Got to defend that gold trophy down there.
That's right. Orion's.
And it just made me think of a stat I need to look up to see if the same school has held the boys and the girls at the same time.
Well,
I know we have.
Fierce Baker up and in. Sierra Hawley with the assist. She's having herself a night. 8 points. She must have heard us talking in the pregame. Kraus now goes through, gives it to Thompson. Baseline jumper. Count that one.
That was such a smooth and smart pass by her. But, yes, she could have went up and tried and draw the foul out, but she saw where Thompson was and kind of didn't have many people on her.
McKinney gets it to Veers Baker. Banks open. And Avery Veers Baker now with 10 points. Kraus up top of the key. Chloe McKinney with the on-the-ball steal. Goes to Sierra Hawley. Miley Groves wants it on the right when she says, hey, right here. Now McKinney in the corner. And she'll lose the basketball, but somehow they regain control. But Vasari's there, and she'll leave for Kraus. A timeout for Oregon Davis. They had numbers.
What is the timeout count?
Oh,
I'm getting there. It's for the middle. It should be 4 to 5. Hang on.
Oh.
And now it's a 30-second time. Because the one guy came off and he said full timeout. I tried to undo it. And Kenny said you can click on it, which I did, and apparently it goofed it up. I don't know.
I missed one.
Well, I've got 4 to 4 on the screen.
Yeah, that should be right now. That's correct. That's correct.
Hey, then I'm not.
Well, it's been 4 to 4 on the screen since I don't know when, but.
Oh, it's fine.
Right now.
It's right now. So we'll just pretend we'll leave it alone. My bad. That's funny because I didn't even click on their side for the timeout earlier. So we are at the halfway point here in this third quarter. Triton with an 8-5 scoring output here in this third quarter. They got 15 points off their bench. Of course, 10 of those belong to Avery. Macmillan off the mark on the three-pointer. Sierra Hawley comes away with the rebound. Groves now goes to Sierra. Now to Miley. Groves on the right side. On top to Miley. Swings it to Sierra. Feeds it into Veers Baker on the left block. Outside, Miley Groves catch and shoot 3. Off the back iron, Chloe McKinney with the offensive board. Now goes to Veers Baker. Mid-range jumper on its way. Off the back iron. Rebound, Thompson.
Oh, Austin Wright went out there. Sorry, I missed that.
I just missed a whole bunch of stuff there.
Oh, Savannah Hawley is sitting down. Earned herself a break, and Austin Wright is out there. And I believe she comes away. Yep, Austin Wright comes away with her first foul of the night. Triton's third in this quarter. That's where Triton's got to see. Yes, you're going to come out more aggressive. You got to find your boundary and see where it is because you're up 3. You're up 3 fouls when you haven't went over 1 all night.
Thompson on the way. Off the mark on the first one.
Oh, free throws aren't up there.
I know. I'm clicking on like 100 things right now.
Janika Kemp checks in on behalf of Miley Groves.
Need to put a screen on here so I can look at this as things are going on and click at the same time. Thompson at the free throw line. Fires that one. Drops it in the bucket.
Did she make the first one?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. Nope. Triton up the floor to Janika Kemp. Tipped there by Kraus.
Sorry, Triton moving fast here, but I need to move a little bit smarter.
Kemp drives, goes with the runner, draws the foul. She heads to the line for 2. Lydia Hammond to check in. And Zelaya is going to pick that one up. That's her 4th. And that sends Janika Kemp to the line. First one on the way. In and out. So Hammond's in for McKinney. And Edwards will check in for Kemp corrects and gets the second one. Back to a 7-point ball game. Thompson on the elbow, goes out to Vasari, who's hit one earlier, can't drop that one in, tipped. Lydia Hammond knocks it out of bounds, and looked like it went off Lydia Hammond.
Ooh. Yeah, this side official who was close.
I was going to say.
He saw it.
This is like Lydia might got a hand on. She went to track it down. That one sounds like yours.
Yeah.
Who brought that kid? I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. Just teasing. Thompson in the lane goes up with the runner off the iron, or didn't quite catch it, but she'll get her own rebound. She goes to the line.
Fouls going to be on blue if they come away. Austin Wright picks herself up back-to-back fouls. Savannah Holly quick to check in on her behalf if I had to guess.
Thompson's got 17 of her team's 24 points. Good on the first. Morgan Davis from the free throw line, 6 of 8. And it's all been Thompson. She doesn't touch the rim there. Kemp now up the floor. Reverses it back to Lydia Hammond, has a seam, pull-up jumper on the way. Back iron no good. Rebound for Vasari. Who shot that? McMillan?
Yeah.
Edwards with the rebound and put back is good.
Bobcats pushing up their defense. They're going with the high trap.
Right now only down by 3. Savannah Hawley's going to shuffle those feet before she goes. She'll turn it over. Now Nagai will check in.
For Vasari.
Nagai, excuse me. She will check in for Vasari. 2:10 to go. The Lady Cats have outscored Triton 10-9 in this quarter. Thompson on the right side. Goes to Edwards, now to Krause, fires a 3. Count, that one ties it.
Triton here needing some offensive answers coming down for this possession.
Hawley up the floor with the runner, banks open, took it all the way in herself. Triton back out in front by 2.
Triton here, you've kind of you're getting fouls, but they're kind of backing up on that defense.
Thompson ties it at 33. And Triton's going to get a bench warning.
Was it the standing bench or the sitting bench?
It was the standing, I believe.
Okay.
He's handing out warnings left and right tonight.
Hey. Sierra Hawley now. Goes to Janika Kemp. Out of Savannah. Hammond to Kemp. And Triton will throw it away. Sierra Hawley tracks it down, and that'll be a turnover. McKinney and Groves check in. Kemp and Hammond come off the floor. Triton with 2 players in double figures. 20 points combined between Hawley and Veers. Said they had to be tough in the post tonight in the pregame, and thus far, proven true. McMillan lost it, regains control. Goes to Krause. Krause steps through, goes up the left hand, and takes the lead.
Triton's defense right there. Yes, you see it. You don't want to draw that. You don't want to draw that foul, but you have got to put somebody on her to not really let her just go back up.
Krause knocks that one out of bounds. She's very good defensively. She's not afraid. No fear with number 23 down there. Sierra Holly goes to Savannah. Savannah leads it to Miley Groves, puts up with the up fake, pulls it back down, but we're going to get a foul call on Oregon Davis.
If it's who, I'll wait. And that's who I kind of thought it was going to be on, as Thompson will pick up her second. She kind of came down there just a little too fast. It was just that breaks that she didn't get, and she kind of just bodied her.
McKinney now goes out to Holly. Holly to McKinney. Up on top to Miley Groves. Out of Sierra, skips it to the near side to Chloe. Triton attacking here, kicks out McKinney. Savannah Holly in the paint, gets rid of it. Out of Veers Baker, contested, drops it in the bucket. Ties it at 35 with 20 seconds and counting here in this third quarter.
Chloe McKinney going to pick up Kraus very beyond the arc, very high.
McMillan for the lead. Off the iron. Holly with the rebound. Down the floor, too tall. McKinney tries to keep it alive and does. Sierra Holly with the up fake. Got to get going. Fires this one. No good. Savannah at the buzzer. No good.
We'll take a look here at the Bi-County tournament bracket because both of these teams are in that Bi-County. Starting with the top of the bracket, you have Culver at John Glenn and Argus at Oregon Davis. Of course, this mirrors the boys on the first opening night. But, oh, did I do that? No, that's the boys one. Well, it does mirror it, except the girls start before.
There you go.
And then the girls play on Thursday night in the semifinals. The boys are on Friday. And then everybody plays on Saturday in the championship rounds. Except the JV plays their semifinals and finals on Saturday morning. But yeah, all the teams are the same except on the JV side. But you have Culver and Glenn facing off, Argus and Oregon Davis, Bremen's at New Perry, and Triton's at LaVille.
I'm going to have to do some research on this clamshell thing here.
And we can take a look at the oh, that's nice. My little scoreboard's messed up there, but ignore that. Of course, we have to jog over to John Glenn tomorrow night, which isn't very far from here, but we got to go home first. So
yep, here we go. Yeah, we got to go home first. So we'll start the fourth quarter where we begun the ball game, tied up. In this fourth quarter, Triton will start with it. Miley Groves with it. Triton had a chance to take the lead at the end of that third quarter. Chloe McKinney drops it in. It's her second basket.
Coming out in this fourth quarter, it comes down onto this to both teams as we went in tied, but take nothing away from John Glenn. Oregon Davis, as they outscored us that last quarter 17-13.
And McMillan answers right back.
Technical difficulties. There we go.
Groves now with it. Goes to Sierra Holly. Chloe McKinney scanning. Triton just looking for that good shot. Good long possession. Sierra Holly drives the basket. Thompson with a good defensive stand. Veers Baker cleans it up. Savannah Holly gets and a foul.
Foul is going to be on Edwards, her third. Oregon Davis here having just the slightest bit of foul trouble as we have two players with three.
This is Savannah's first trip to the free throw line. Off the front iron. Triton 4 of 10 from the free throw line here tonight.
We take a look at here at Savannah Holly. She's one of the ones we're one there most as she leads the team with the 70% free throw.
Well, she tickles the twine there to take the lead by one. Thompson. A 2-point for Nagai off the mark, no good. Edwards cleans it up, and Miley Groves gets the defensive rebound. Groves leads it to McKinney in a dangerous spot there. Official thought the same thing. Good inside out. Holly misses that one. And Thompson, I believe, now is a double-double I got her with 10 points, or 10 rebounds as Krause gets the lead.
Your defense, you got to start feeding that offense off of it. You've got to start knocking down some shots here, pulling ahead.
Sierra Hawley off the mark as Savannah gets the rebound. She'll travel. Now Austin Wright checks in for Savannah Hawley.
Give her a little break, get her back out there because you know she's one we're needing.
Who else checked in? Zelaya checked in?
Yes. Zelaya checked in as Nagai. Did I say that right?
Nagai, that's why I thought they said it. That's how I was told to pronounce it.
Okay.
Thompson goes to Krause. They'll work it outside. Macmillan goes up, partially blocked by Veers Baker, and back go the Trojans. McKinney now with it, goes to Groves, now to Sierra Hawley. Miley Groves with the basketball. The Oregon Davis faithful trying to fire up their team down by 2. Sierra Hawley drives the lane with the floater, can't drop it in, but Austin Wright will spike it out of bounds.
Ashley Groves calling out. Ashley Groves, oh my goodness.
See, I'm wearing off on you.
Ashley Faulkner, they're calling out her girls. They're going to, they're going to call up that high trap. Foul is going to be on Miley Groves.
It was the right idea, but you got to get there and get set and draw and absorb that contact. Trying to use that aggressive drive against the Lady Cats, and Miley Groves will come away with the loose ball. Sarah Hawley goes to Chloe McKinney. Back to Hawley, now to Miley Groves.
Triton just working that ball, looking for that shot.
Sierra goes to Austin Wright. In and out. And Veers Baker rips it away. Miley Groves will fire a 3 off the iron. Thompson goes back the other way. Thompson's putback's good.
Triton's got to figure a way to answer here and kind of take Oregon Davis off of this run they're having.
They're up by 4. Groves now goes to Sierra Hawley. Now back to Chloe McKinney. Veers Baker deep 2. Off the iron. McKinney tracks it down. Groves down the right side. Goes to Austin Wright. Puts on the brakes. Regains control. Back to Miley Groves. Nearing the halfway point. Triton lost the basketball. And here comes the pressure, and the Lady Cats force the jump ball, and they take over.
Great defensive possession there by the Lady Cats as they just were moving and in those lanes, taking everything away they could, away from the Trojans.
Okay, just making sure it was full this time before I click any buttons. So I was looking, Oregon Davis, both sides with over 20 points off of turnovers, which both of them have turned the ball over a combined 30 times. So, I mean, they're both making the most of those opportunities for whether they're forced or unforced turnovers.
That's one thing we talked about, Triton, beforehand, is you're going to have to take those turnovers and cut them down because Oregon Davis is doing exactly what they plan to do off of those.
So last season, head coach Aubrey Lady got her first ever win as a head coach with Oregon Davis at Triton, and now Ashley Faulkner trying to do the same thing, get her first win as a head coach against Oregon Davis, where she had wins there against them as a player, but still that first one as a coach, and that goes back to even Culver. I talked to her last night. She's hungry for this one. I mean, this is always a fun matchup.
You see it on both coaches' sides, how active they are and on the floor and talking to their girls. They're both hungry for it. Now we're just trying to see what girls out on the floor are going to be hungry for it.
And potentially could see one another in sectional play, which is going to be here before you know it.
We'll be back up here.
Yep.
Hopefully we're up here.
Yeah. Groves tips it. McKinney fighting for it. Kraus goes to the floor, keeps it alive, but Thompson loses the basketball. Hawley goes to Miley Groves. Sierra now goes to Chloe. Down to Austin Wright. To Veers Baker underneath, but Edwards, I think we're going to foul call underneath.
Foul is going to be on Edwards, her second, team second.
McKinney triggers it. Goes to Sierra Hawley. Sierra now patient, goes down to Veers underneath. Lost the basketball as it goes out of bounds. Now Ashley Faulkner going to tell her team to play defense on the full court. Thompson on the far side. Leads it up the floor to Zelaya. Kraus now eases her way back. Trying to take McKinney off the dribble. Tries to throw it down to Thompson, but throws it away. Groves now back the other way. 3:10 to go in the ball game. Triton trails by 4. McKinney back to Holly. Now to Holly. She'll drive. Goes to Miley Groves. Down to Avery underneath. Pull-up jumper on the way. Does not find the mark. It's tipped. And Chloe McKinney keeps it alive. Ball's free. Edwards takes it away for the moment, but Miley Groves keeps it alive. We've seen that a lot here tonight where both sides are just hungry for it, and no one really gets possession until it gets worked in. Austin Wright wants underneath. Goes out. Miley Groves by herself to cut it to 1. And Veers Baker hits the deck.
Look, those girls, as you see them getting hungrier and hungrier, you're seeing the aggressiveness starting to pick up on both sides of the play.
So Savannah Hawley checks in for Avery Veers, who gets a break, who's had herself a night. 10 points. Excuse me, 12 points. A handful of rebounds, a couple blocks. Kraus back the other way in a hurry. Chloe McKinney to track her the whole way down. McKinney knocked it away, so Kraus was able to take it to the backcourt.
Trying to find them quick hands they had in that first half, really disrupt this OD team play.
McMillan off the inbound, and a reach-in foul call on the Trojans.
Foul's going to be on Sierra Hawley. She picks up her second, team second of this quarter.
Right now the Lady Cats, a 7-3 scoring output in this fourth quarter. A quarter of Triton usually plays fairly well offensively in. Kraus leads it down into Thompson, but she'll lose the basketball. Of course, as Ryan noted earlier, the traveling trophy is in play tonight. Savannah Hawley lost the basketball on the way. Back of the Lady Cats. Kraus ripped away by Miley Groves. Groves, here comes the defense, but it does not work as Groves gets there as Zelaya was in pursuit.
Triton is going to take.
There's the trophy.
Triton is going to take a full timeout.
They should have 3. Both sides should have 3, Orion.
Yes.
Well, it says 4-3.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
We're down to 3 apiece.
Yep, 3 apiece.
So you must be controlling one of them.
Well, we don't really have to worry about it at home, but I have to put that in the thing where Kenny will just have to figure that one out. Oh, I didn't know I could do this.
See when you put it in?
I could go back and fix what I messed up. Okay, that's good to know.
Triton here coming out of this timeout. You are only 2 points down to this Oregon Davis team, but you have less than 2 minutes to go in this fourth quarter, which is usually your utilized quarter to come out offensively, and that's where they're just kind of lacking. Their defense, they're disrupting the plays. They have the quick hands. It's those transition buckets that they have got to start finding. And I don't want to say it's not so much as falling as much as I haven't seen as many shots put up in this second half as typically what we do see and what we saw during the first half.
And both sides, I mean, Oregon Davis has shot well from inside the arc, 41%, 20% from beyond. Triton 32% to 14, 1 of 7 from beyond the arc.
That's where you see it there as Thompson really carries the team in those free throws percentage from a 78 to versus Triton's 45.
Thompson up the floor, Savannah Hawley to tracker. Minute and a half to go here in this ball game. 2 points separate these two schools.
Triton settles into their man-to-man defense, is trying to put a little more pressure on these Lady Cats.
Thompson now drives, kicks it out to McMillan. She will drive, stops on the baseline. And a travel call. They will turn it over, so Triton now with an opportunity to tie it or take the lead here on this possession.
And that's the thing. It doesn't matter what bucket you get here. You've got to put a bucket in and get their momentum starting to build it back and take it away from these Lady Cats.
Huge possession right here for Triton. Chloe McKinney skips it to Sierra Hawley. She will drive. And lose it. And they're going to say.
Oh, it went off white.
So McMillan must have got a piece of it. I couldn't quite see. That's why I was hesitating. McKinney running out of time and a timeout for Ashley Faulkner. Let's see what they take here.
Did you do it on your end?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm looking. Still 3-3.
Oh, nope. Coach Faulkner takes her second full timeout.
Now I clicked it.
I did it on Oregon Davis's.
Oh, I clicked it on our side.
I know, but it's flipped.
Oh.
So
well, Kenny Rainey's right there.
If you're listening.
Mark that down. The timeouts, if I click the away team, it goes to – oh, do you think it's because it's the way that's mapped over there with OCR?
Yeah, he needs to map it for away games.
Yep, so there we go. So map OCR.
You got all that, Kenny?
I haven't gotten a text message yet, so I'm going to guess he has. Or he's not listening. Well, he must be watching. Of course, our new.
Oh, is someone watching the live stats?
Oh, yeah, we got 3.
Oh, wow. I'm not even on it.
I'm 1, just so I can make sure it works. So here we go, minute 7 to go in the ball game. Lady Cats here leading on their home floor by 2. Rose goes back to McKinney. See if they can execute what Coach Faulkner set up there in the timeout. Chloe McKinney, too strong. It goes out of bounds, but it went off of Kraus. Inside a minute now. McKinney goes to Austin Wright. To Holly. To McKinney. Miley Groves to Austin Wright. Leads it to Holly for the lead. Does not drop in. Edwards got it. Miley Groves takes it away. Goes out to Sierra Holly for the tie. Blocked by Edwards, but a foul.
A foul. This foul is going to be on Zelaya, her 4th. That is now, I believe.
No, it's on Macmillan.
Oh, it's on Macmillan. I saw 25. Sorry.
I'm working on it here. So Sierra Holly the line. This is her first trip. Off the back iron.
Tough, you got to stare down the student section there.
And a 30-second timeout. Do you want me to click it over to the other side this time so I keep it backwards?
Sure.
So, does it work? Now, does that go for?
Now it says Oregon Davis 1, Triton 2.
That's what I got. Nope, never mind.
Oregon Davis has 3, Triton has 1.
Well, they just took a timeout.
Triton just took 2 back-to-back
Okay, what do you got over here?
I have a full and a 30.
Hang on. We got 1 left.
1 full left for Triton.
Okay, hang on. Just hold on a second here.
Okay.
Everybody just simmer down. Oh, hang on.
How many should Triton
Just hang on. Just hang on. Let me get this first, and then we'll worry about that in a minute. Got it. Now it should be right.
1 timeout.
Should be 3-1.
There we go.
Nope.
Well, that's what I have on here now. I
So
flipped
Triton
it around.
has 1.
Yes.
Triton has 1.
And Oregon Davis has 3.
Yes.
Technology, it's great when it works. Well, I guess I didn't click off Sierra's name because I was too busy trying to chase the timeout thing.
I don't like how they don't have it up on the board.
A chance to cut it to 1 and banks it in. 1-point possession, and McKinney going to get called for the foul.
You're Triton here. You have 38 seconds left. That's smart fouls. You've got fouls to give. Stop that play.
Need to extend time.
Whatever you do, though, do not foul Thompson.
Zelaya to inbound. Now Kraus and McKinney going to reach in. It's Triton's 14th foul. 3rd for McKinney. And now Lydia Hammond to check in for Chloe McKinney.
She picks up that 3rd.
What's Oregon Davis at the line tonight?
They are 7 of 9, and it's only been Thompson has been there. Kraus and Lydia Hammond picks up the foul. Now they will send Kraus to the line.
Chloe McKinney quick to check back in.
So Kraus will settle in. This is her. This is the first Lady Cat that not named Thompson to the line. Off the back iron, no good. Hammond checks out. Kraus to try to push it to a 2-point ball game. And that one off the mark. Chloe McKinney with the rebound. Miley Groves works it right. 25 seconds on the clock. Trying down by 1 and a foul call from the far side official.
One called push. Foul is going to be on McMillan.
And that's their 14th foul. .4, a nail biter here in the Bobcat den. Goes to Austin Wright. Kraus knocks it free, but it goes out of bounds, and it went off Austin Wright into turnover. Lydia Hammond quickly back in the ball game.
Triton's going to have a full court pressure here. You are face guarding those girls. It does not matter. At that point, ball is out of bounds. You do not let your girl get that ball inbound.
Too tall. Miley Groves tips it. Triton takes it away, but Savannah Holly throws it away.
You're Triton here. You got to do it again. You got 18 seconds and 1 to go. As Cats take their full timeout.
So now it should be 2-1.
Yep.
I have no idea. Well, what a game we've had. And, of course, John Harrell predicted 45-43. This is the closest he's been in a while in our games. Last night they expected a blowout. It came. It went in overtime for the first time in that matchup against Triton and LaVille. We triple-checked and quadruple-checked. Right down here, if you're either coach, what are you saying right now? I mean, if you're trying to keep it out of the hands of Thompson.
You got to keep it away from Thompson. You've got to lock down on your face guard, and you want to stay clean. You don't need to force any fouls. You have no more to give here. You want to keep them off the line. You want to stay smart. You have 18 seconds to make whatever coach is giving you work.
And then Oregon Davis, if you're throwing in, hope that Thompson gets open. She's been automatic tonight.
You're trying here. You've got to realize you have to fight here. You're going to lose that. You don't want to lose that trophy. You just got it here. You want to fight for it.
Here we go. So Vasari. I'm sorry, not Vasari. Zelaya to inbound. Goes to Kraus. And Lydia Hammond trying to foul and does. So Kraus will go to the line. It's her 3rd. Did I miss one? I thought it was her second. That's what I thought. Cross good on that one. Keeps it a one-possession game. A chance to extend into a two. Well, it'll still be a one-possession game. That'll force Triton to do something they've only done once tonight, hit a three-pointer.
Where's Janika Kemp?
It's a two-point game, 15 seconds.
I'll take a three-pointer.
Miley Groves driving, 7 seconds on the clock. Throws it down. Thompson's got it. The ball's there. And what are they going to call? The ball's free, and timeout for Oregon Davis with 2.5 seconds. It was a favored two-possession game, and right now, Lady Cats are in the driver's seat to take that trophy back. And for them, this will be their first conference win of the year, if they can hang on here.
Right here, you're coming out, you see that clock, you've got to know what you've got to do is you've got to disrupt that play, and you've got to what you can do right now is you've got to force that 5. Lydia Hammond and Veers Baker check back in the game. Chloe McKinney will take a seat.
As will Austin Wright. 2.5 seconds in the storied matchup between these two schools. Oregon Davis looking to get a hold of that traveling trophy here tonight. McMillan to inbound. Does Triton have a miracle left here in this ball game? McMillan scanning. Goes to Thompson. She's got it. And the foul with 1.1 seconds. And she will go to the line to make it a two-possession game. Thompson has been there tonight, as you see. 23 points, 11 rebounds by my count. And she is 7 of 9 from the free throw line and has a chance to extend it to a two-possession game on this trip. And off the iron, Triton still has hope. But if you're right here, if I'm Thompson, I'm missing that free throw. I'm hitting the rim as hard as I can. I'm making sure either it goes in or it hits the rim, one or the other. Hits the rim. Veers Baker heaves it down the floor, and that is going to do it. Oregon Davis wins tonight's ball game 43-41. A 17-point third quarter propelled the Lady Cats out in front, and since then they did not look back. Largest lead of the ball game for them was 12, but here we go, the team stats for tonight's ball game. Of course, you see there the final score, 43-41. At the free throw line, 8 of 15. Of course, most of that was Thompson. 6 of 13 for the Trojans, 16 of 52 inside the arc. And Oregon Davis 13 of 32. Triton missed a lot of bunny shots there. Only one three-pointer made for the Trojans, 3 for Oregon Davis. And the turnover battle, Oregon Davis 23 to Triton's 18. Player stats tonight for the Lady Cats. Sarah Thompson, 23 points. I had her down for a double-double tonight. Krause with 11 points this evening, 4 for McMillan, 3 for Vasari, and 2 for Edwards. For Triton, Veers Baker led the way with the team, 12 points. Savannah Hawley with a double-double, 11 points and double-digit rebounds, 4 for McKinney, Kemp, and Sierra Hawley. Miley Groves with 3, Hammond and Wright added 2. So Triton will fall to 6 and 9 on the year, 3 and 2 in conference play, and the Lady Cats improved to 5 and 9 and 1 and 4 on the Hoosier North Athletic Conference. We appreciate everybody watching here tonight from the Bobcat Den. We'll
hopefully see you tomorrow night. We have internet.
There won't be any commentary tomorrow night.
That's right.
But we will be there, so keep an eye for the live. We're going to try the stats and do some teaching tomorrow night for some people that are up here. So that being said, thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, remember the Trojan way.